Hey guys, Gokanaru here, but you can call me an asshole because you know, I'm a dickhead. I'm just a dickhead. Basically, is what is the basis that goes around for you being able to call me that. Yeah. You know, I swear every time I say even something remotely close to I'm gonna start uploading regularly now, I don't. So I'm not gonna say that. I mean, maybe I'm implying it, but I'm not gonna straight up say it. So, the first thing you might be asking yourself is, Chris, what's going on, man? What's the scoop? Why haven't you been uploading like every day? Well, there's a little bit of a thing that we call here down in Canada. It's actually called school. I know it's a foreign concept. Okay, I know it's solely limited to Canada, and for a lot of you, it's probably a very confusing, very new concept. Just let me just ease it into you. Basically, it's when, you know, from ages 4 to, you know, I'd say about 18, they go to a place every day at an early hour in the morning, alright? Like an obnoxiously early hour in the morning. And then this place that they go to, they're forced to sit down and listen to other people talk and absorb the information that is spewed out of these ugly people's mouths. I'm joking, teachers are awesome, but... And then they must reiterate and conjure up all this information onto test pages and essays and all this fun stuff that is not fun, and I'm being very sarcastic about. Okay? And so essentially that's what's basically been going on, you know, school, grade 11, man. Grade 11, that's when the struggle starts, because now it's like everything matters. I hate that. It's like people ask, what grade are you going into? It's like, grade 11, and they're like, oh, so now you actually are going to school, and every other year that you worked so hard did not count. I'm like, oh, yeah, I worked very hard in those years. I worked my ass off, and thank you for telling me they don't matter, so... Whatever, you know, it's a fact of North American life, and, you know, I would definitely, of course, school is a great thing, okay? And I am very grateful that I get to live in a place where schools are prominent and they're very educational and they set you up for things in future. But it's not fun. Like, let's just be honest. School's not made to be fun. It's made to be educational, and it can prevent people from having fun sometimes. And of course, making YouTube videos, I classify that as being fun, and so it kind of, sort of prevents me from, you know, sometimes being able to do that. Okay, so. Also, the fact that I procrastinate like a mother trucker, you have no idea. Like, it's just not good. It's pretty bad, actually. I'm not sure if it's the fact that I procrastinate or if it's the fact that I'm addicted to watching YouTube videos, because if I just all the time in each day, if I did not watch any YouTube videos, I just made YouTube videos with the time that I would usually spend watching the YouTube videos, I'd probably be able to make at least one solid video each and every single day. It's just that I think I might be addicted to watching YouTube videos. What a strange addiction. Oh my god. There are much worse things to be addicted to, but I mean, it's just like this thing where it's like, am I or am I not? Can I stop if I want to? I don't think I can, so I must be addicted. That's the definition of being addicted, is it not? I don't know. What do you want?
Did you have Unturned?
What's Unturned? Oh, yeah, the Minecraft ripoff, DayZ?
Yeah.
I do have it, yeah.
Yeah, you wanna play with me?
Do you have a server that works? Because none of them work.
No, not at all. You recording a fucking video?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, high five. Nope, I missed.
Ow.
You missed.
Ow.
Oh.
Okay, what do you want?
What did you play Unturned with me?
Unturned, you said that the servers don't work, and
I'll try and create one. I'll come back later when I create one.
Okay, close the door. See ya. You're gonna still close the door because you're a bitch. No, I meant close the door behind you, not close the door and stay in the room.
Fine, I will close the door behind me.
Okay. Oh.
It was behind me and I closed it.
Oh. I love you, but get out. Alex, do you have to turn this into a fight?
I have a shark. Get out!
Give me the oh. Give me the Sharpie, man. You're gonna draw on me. Ah, it's on my. You got it on my hand. Give me the Sharpie. Oh my god. That was my favorite Sharpie, man. Anyway, no, that's just part of life. Having 4 younger brothers. Odd disruption. It's all good. It's all good. If you heard me, if you heard like loud bangs and such like that, let's just say that both of us slightly injured at the moment. It's all good. It's okay. It's okay. Oh god. Anyway, so back to what I was talking about. Yeah, procrastination. I'm gonna. I don't want to promise anything, but I'm gonna see and.
I have Sharpie on my head now, cause.
No, why? You give it to me and then you threaten me? Dick? Ow! Ow! Just stay out! Oh my god. What do you want? Don't! Ow! Jesus, man! I'm scared. Okay. Alright, so anyway, we're back to what I was talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna try sometimes to just try and see if I can spend an entire night without watching a single YouTube video. Because I gotta get my daily updates, bro. There are a few shows on YouTube that I have to watch every single day. It's like Inside Gaming, I gotta watch some PewDiePie. I don't know why, but I just can't stop watching PewDiePie because it's like, I'm not even sure if I like his content. I respect him. I've said that numerous times. I'm not sure if I like his content, but it's like, it's fascinating. It's like studying the #1 YouTuber trying to like, you know, I don't know, decode his secrets. It feels all cool like that, but I don't know. It's just, he has an addictive personality maybe. Or wait, no, I have an addictive personality and he has, what is it? I need to breathe a bit. I just chased my brother up the stairs. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about again, but yeah, quality time with Chris's. Since I haven't done a quality time with Chris in a long time, it's a bit late to explain this, but basically this is the series where I just don't care. I talk about whatever I want to talk about, and if you don't enjoy it, then leave, basically. Quality time with Chris just means quality time with Chris. I talk about whatever I want to talk about, usually ranting, usually dragging things on too long, and yes, it gets ugly. By the way, the gameplay I probably used at the start of this video was from my friend Alex, Mr. Downhill Gaming. I know him in real life. Good person. He actually offered to give me gameplay. It's from the PS3, his account. He offered to give it to me in my time of need, which I actually kind of needed gameplay because, I don't know, I'm bad at Call of Duty Ghosts. And so, yeah, basically, thank you, Alex. Link to your channel will be in the description. And also, I was kind of a dickhead to you on your birthday. Like, as in, I kind of forgot your birthday, and then I didn't even sit with you on the bus when it was your birthday. So, yeah. Happy birthday, Alex. I love you. I love you. So, back to what I was talking about previously. Procrastination, yeah, it's just, I'm gonna try and see if I can experiment and prevent it from, I don't know, taking over my passion, which is creating YouTube videos. Anyway, so also there's a quite sad thing that's occurring within my daily life, and it's the fact that video games aren't involved in it. Ain't that just not good? I mean, what's life without playing video games? Now I'm watching YouTube videos about video games, which I do very much, but playing video games. You need to actually play video games. I'm watching more video games, more people play video games than I am playing video games. I haven't played video games in like months, man. What is wrong with me? That's so sick and disgusting. I disgust myself. Disgusting. On the summer, right before the summer started, I had a goal. Okay, I had bought GTA 5 like 2 months after actually more like 4 months after it came out, which it has almost hit a year that it's been out. And so when I got that game, I barely played it. I don't know why. All my brothers played it, by the way, so I mean it went to use, but I didn't play it. I just barely did. And so my goal for this summer, which is now over, my goal was to finish at least the campaign of GTA. I didn't play GTA once on the summer. I didn't play it. How did that happen? There's so many excuses I could give, but I think it's just the fact that now I even procrastinate playing video games. I procrastinate playing video games, man. How does that even happen? How do I go from in grade 7 waking up at 4 in the morning to immediately get onto the Xbox and play video games with my friends, and then going to school with barely any sleep, playing video games till 11 at night, non-stop? I would do my homework and I would get good grades, but there's so much time I would spend playing video games. And I would watch a few YouTube videos like Machinima, and that was pretty much it. How do I go from that to now grade 11? Holy shit, grade 11, man? Grade 7 to 11? Oh my god. That's a scary realization. Oh my god, you don't even know. And then, so now, I barely do. How does that even happen? In grade 9, I played a decent amount of video games. Grade 10, I think, is when it really started to stop. Which is strange, because that's when I kind of... Wait, this is the time last year, 1 year ago, exactly, I had stopped uploading, and I didn't upload for like a solid 4, 5, 6 months. That's not good. So this is like history repeating itself. I need to work hard to make sure history doesn't repeat itself, just like every country in the world. Man, all the realizations that occur on this series, you have no idea. If you watch the older ones, it gets weird sometimes. It's weird stuff. Anyway, so yeah, I've dragged on so long about procrastination and all that. It's easy to talk about these things and say that I can fix them, but we'll see, man. We'll see. My mother's tried to quit smoking like freaking 15 years, ain't worked once. So maybe it's the addictive personality that's within my bloodline. You never know. Then again, my dad quit smoking almost immediately when he wanted to, so maybe it's within me. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's get to a brighter topic here, okay? So yeah, I've been watching a lot of movies lately. And what I do essentially is I pick a director or an actor or something like that, and I watch all his movies from when he started to where he's at now. And so recently I just did this, and I'm still actually watching Kevin Smith very recently. So I watched Clerks, and a lot of you guys don't know what these are, and Clerks is a very good movie. The graphics are complete trash because it's black and white, square screen, 1994. But that movie is fantastic, and the real fantastic thing about that movie is that Kevin Smith, I mean, he started from the bottom. That's a pure example, like the most serious example of a movie director, writer, and actor starting from the bottom, because literally the whole movie that he made, which got like an 88% or 90, maybe an 88, it got such a high rating. It cost him $25,000-ish from his own pocket, and he had not that much filming experience, nothing like that. He just wanted to do it, and he just hoped that it wouldn't backfire. And that's a ballsy maneuver, because if nobody cared for the movie, if it was bad, that's $25,000 down the drain. He was like 22-ish years old. Like that would be crazy. That'd be debt that comes at an unfortunate cost. But anyway, it worked out well for him. Clerks did well. Then a couple of his other movies did well. Some did not so well. He's like a decently respected director now and screenwriter. And he also does like comic book stuff, so my dad likes him because my dad's really into comics, even though he doesn't look like it. He looks like more of a mafioso frig, like he'd kill you for... Anyway, whatever, don't worry about it. And so then, also I remember I went through a spree of watching Quentin Tarantino, which didn't last too long because he only has like 7 movies, and then his 8th one's coming out. Which, by the way, Quentin Tarantino, his first movie, Reservoir Dogs, that's a very good movie. Very good movie. Highly suggested. Yeah. And then Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen's a bit weird because he locked out, essentially, because Judd Apatow picked him up when he was kind of young, 16, 17, like my age. Wow, my age, huh? What am I doing with my life? Seth Rogen was freaking being a stand-up comic by this point. Man. Anyway, and yeah, so Judd Apatow pretty much brought Seth Rogen under his sleeve, and they're successful now, so yeah, that's pretty good for them. And so yeah, I basically go through sprees of watching directors' work, and I enjoy movies. I guess you could say that my dream, again, like not guaranteed, but it's kind of seems like I would like to be a movie director. Yeah. I mean, I would love to be one, but the road that comes with being one seems very long and strenuous. It'd be much easier to be an actor, but I know I probably wouldn't be able to become an actor. The thing is, I live in Canada, in a not, very media-influenced area of Canada. No acting required here. Like, there's no film productions, nothing like that. I don't live in BC or Toronto. So, for me, as much as I'd love to be writing, producing, directing, and editing all my own movie at age 16 and becoming super famous, it's just not something that is out of reach for a 16-year-old like myself. I have a lot of limitations, so maybe you have to grow up, think about it. Also, there's a lot of stress with being a director. All these directors whom I follow, they had periods where they went a little bit crazy, or they just ended up smoking weed, which is what Seth Rogen and Kevin Smith did. They do that, and I guess they're successful from it. I don't see myself doing that, but whatever. I'm going a little bit crazy. I'm already a little bit crazy, so, just add on a little bit extra. I guess you guys find it entertaining, so it works out in the end. Yeah? Sound good? That's about right? Yeah? Okay. I'm now officially out of things to talk about because, before I start these little things, I like to put little bulletin notes about what I'm going to talk about throughout the thing. And now I'm out of things to talk about, but I feel like I still want to talk about things. I'm a little bit psychotic. I told you, when I start talking, I love talking and I keep talking. That's how I work, basically. I'm actually getting too good at talking to myself. This is not a word of a lie. I actually talk to myself now. Not as in like, hey Chris, how you doing? Not bad, Chris. How about you? It's okay. Not like that. But it's just like I look in the mirror, which I just slid my mirror if you heard that. And I'm just, I'm in the middle of watching YouTube videos or a movie, and so watching movies or sometimes YouTube videos gets me pumped. Like I want to be involved in the movie. Like you always feel that kind of. You feel like an attachment. Like you want to be an actor, stuff like that. So you just look in the mirror, and sometimes you just. You repeat lines from the movies, or you come up with your own. It gets weird though when you're like working, and you have this weird urge to just say something to yourself, and then you don't realize somebody's in the immediate vicinity, and then they look at you and they're like, "Who are you talking to?" And I'm like, myself. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, whatever. So yeah. Speaking of working, actually, I think I just mentioned that. That's a good topic to cover. I didn't say anything about this during the summer because I don't like being a downer. I don't like. I don't know what's the word. I don't like making you guys. I don't know, a little bit disappointed. I guess that's what you could say. Yeah, well, over the summer, this is not an excuse for why I didn't upload that much. I really could have easily uploaded a lot more than I did. It's just procrastination. But I actually had a number of jobs over the summer. I had 3 in total. One was tile laborer, which is basically I carried around heavy tiles for a while, and that pays decently. Under the counter wages, good stuff, and then I worked at Greek Fest, which if you watch the Mountain Dew stupidity video, I think that video is stupid, by the way. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, that was a stupid video. Just whatever. Some people found it entertaining. I regretted making it, but at the same time, who cares, really? If you like it, you watch it. If you don't like it, don't watch it. It's easy as that, But, I worked at Greek Fest. My friends just tore me apart for that because, they just love making fun of my Greek inheritance. I don't understand how that's something to make fun of. I mean, the originators of the world, almost. I don't know if that's exactly accurate, but either way, they like making fun of me for being Greek. I don't know how that works out, but whatever. I let them do it because they enjoy it. Sick bastards. Anyway, and so that paid decently. Like, working at Greek Fest sucked because my job was being a garbage boy, which after doing that job, I have a much higher appreciation for garbage men. Yes. They actually get paid way better than I was getting paid, and my job probably sucked a lot more because Greek Fest, essentially the only real attraction at Greek Fest is food, and so people are constantly throwing out food containers, stuff like that, and then it sits there for a while, and then it gets rotten, and then I come around, and I have to take out the bag, and half the time, since they're cheap at Greek Fest, the bags rip while I'm carrying them, or while I'm throwing them into the dumpster, which was so high, and sometimes the bags were heavy, and I would completely pull a muscle in my back because I was trying to throw this heavy bag into a high dumpster. Anyway, Greek Fest paid well, I guess. I mean, it was okay. It was a job, really. It doesn't help though that I was pretty much the hardest working employee, and everybody else had easier jobs. At the end of the day, it was a good experience. I can say that, and I have learned to appreciate people a lot more. Like I said, garbage men. I appreciate their job a lot more. And when I say it paid decently, I mean that after about 10 days working about 6 hours each day, I made approximately $600, which is minimum wage, more or less, here in Canada, and that is very, very good money for me. 10 days, since it only lasts about 10 days, Greek Fest. 10 days, $600. That's a lot. YouTube pays about $600 in half a year, maybe. 5 months. YouTube doesn't pay me that well. I'm seriously, but it's still great that it does at all. That's the fantastic part. That's the only reason I really am able. Actually, what am I saying? I would still do it even if I couldn't. I'd just not do it as often. I'd have probably even more fun with my videos. They wouldn't be influenced by what views I would get. It would be probably even better. Anyway, but yeah, so that's a lot of money. And what I was thinking about when I got that check, not only was I surprised, even though I shouldn't have been because that's more or less minimum wage, but I was kind of baffled. I was like, I have no urge to spend this at all. I just don't. Most kids, most people I know, when they're working because they want to make money to purchase a specific product, and once they purchase that product, they move on to a next product. Or I guess they want to store it for schooling. Me, I don't know what the hell I want to do with that stuff. Usually you'd think it was confusing to me because I have this now, and I'm thinking I can buy an Xbox One or a PS4 and a couple games with this check right here. But I have no urge to do so. I still have the Xbox 360, by the way, and that's really pretty much it. And it just confused me. It's is the inner gamer dying within me slowly with age? Or is it just maybe that I'm realizing if I want to go to school, I'm gonna probably have to pay. I'm gonna have to pay for it for myself. So I should either invest it or put it away in the bank. I don't know. It's just I was a bit disappointed in myself that I didn't have the urge to spend it on anything gaming related or anything leisurely, whatever, stuff like that. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. At the end of the day, it's money, and you shouldn't complain about having it. That's the real thing. And yeah. Oh, and I forgot. My third job was work. Actually, I still have that job right now, working at a tennis court, which is probably the best job because it doesn't require as much work as a garbage boy does. Basically, I attend to the people. It's like a really professional tennis court. Like it's 8 courts. It's very nice. And basically, I do whatever the older people there want me to, and a lot of them are really picky, so like there's a little bit of sand on the courts, got to brush that off, do stuff like that. But it's a lot easier than constantly lifting up, throwing out garbage bags. So I enjoy that job, and I still have it. Every second or third day, basically, I work for about 5 hours in the night, which, as nice as that is, kind of makes it hard for YouTube. Makes it hard for YouTube, which is unfortunate. But at the same time, I gotta get the funds, man. I mean, YouTube is fun. It's fun as a hobby, but it's good. It's good that this is happening because now I have a genuine job. And then when I come home from the job, what do I feel like doing? Well, I feel like doing my hobby because YouTube is not my job now, and it never was. YouTube is, but now it's clear that it's not my job since I actually have a job, and so I look at it as just a hobby that I enjoy doing. And you guys don't understand. I spend lots of time on my Gary's Mod videos, and I have one right here, which is unnecessary long amount of time, man. If I just didn't edit it so much, you'd get so many more videos. But these are like my passion videos. I love the Gary's Mod videos because of how hard they are to make and how proud I am of them. I mean, they don't do very well in views. It's unfortunate because, I mean, YouTubers, they make easy videos and easy money and easy views, and I'm killing myself here, that's exaggerating like hell. I'm, staying up very late editing these videos and getting, pretty much no response, which, if there's anything that I've learned, it's that your time will come. Your time will come. Eventually, it's all about exponential growth. If you continue uploading good content, consistent, which I have failed in doing, which is why I have not, kind of grown as a channel all too much as you guys think I should. The real thing is that consistency and, showing that you are enjoying making videos and having fun in your videos, that's what you really need, okay? And so you basically stick to it, and you get through it, and eventually you start to grow, and you turn into a big fat you turn into a big fat homo. That's what I was gonna say. Who's too good for everyone else, basically, is what happens. I don't know if you knew that, but that's the transition from small channel to big channel. Yeah, you turn into a money whore, essentially, is what happens. And then that's when your content turns to shit. What am I even talking about? Anyway, yeah, it's a school night. I'm sorry. A little bit rambly, ravely. So yeah, I had 3 jobs over the summer, and now I have one, and I enjoy it. And it pays minimum wage, so whatever, that's good. And I enjoy editing Gary's Mod videos. And I realize that I've been shirking on NSQ a lot more than I should be, and I regret that heavily. And my idea for NSQ is that I know this is an extremely overly long video than it needs to be, and that's only because it's quality time with Chris, and I don't give a friggin' crap what you think. But I think that for the NSQs, it's clear that people are not enjoying like the 30-minute episodes. And I remember when I originally started the series, they were like 8 minutes long, 12 minutes long, and I fit in a lot of questions within that time. I think it's just that for some reason I've gotten so good at talking to myself that I could just do it for too long and not have awkward pauses. I wouldn't have to move on to the next subject. I'd linger on a subject for a long, long time. So I need to work on that. I need to work on getting more clear and concise and fast and quick and just get it out of the way. Next question, let's go, and stuff like that. So that's what you'll probably be seeing in the future NSQ episodes, you know? Of course, I say that, and again, it's probably just going to end up very long because I'm going to ramble. But we'll see. We'll just see what's going to happen. Same with life. We'll see. Whatever, man. If I don't become famous director, I'll probably kill myself. No, that's a joke. I know. I'll probably become something else, whatever. My only real goal in life is to be happy, really. So we'll see what it takes for that to happen. We'll see. Yeah. It's strange because as well as I do in school, and as hard as I try in school, when my real passion requires next to no schooling, it's so strange, man. I remember I was talking to my dad. It's like, I don't know, it's just a random conversation. It's like, I just said, I went and said to him, I was like, Dad, what if I just quit school and pursue YouTube and just make YouTube videos all day? And he's like, Chris, I know for a fact you wouldn't be able to quit school. And I'm just like, you're right. I wouldn't. I don't know. It's just, that's who I am, I guess. I can't quit on things when I've spent so much time. I'm in too deep now. See, now, the thing is, for YouTubers who did very poorly in school or completely dropped out of school or did not care that much about school but were kind of smart, it must be so much easier for them because they have so much more time, you know? So much more time that they didn't have to work on projects. I love the teachers who assign essays on the second day of school. Those are my favorite. Ugh, yeah. And my policy with school teachers is that the first project they give you, you try your ass off. Try your heart out, man, because that's the first impression. If you get like an A+ or a 90 on that first project and you like make everyone else look terrible, that's what I call crashing the market, okay? I might make a whole separate video about this, maybe even a TV series. Ho, dreaming big. No, I'm joking. Nobody would watch a TV series about tips in school. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, but that's called crashing the market. You do something and it's so amazing that you make everyone else look terrible and make yourself look like a godly podium in the skies. That's what I do. That's the first thing I do each year is, okay? And it works. Like last year, teacher that everybody pretty much expected a mediocre mark from. Like, she was not known for giving very good marks. Like, she would give okay marks, but never like a perfect or anything like that. Yeah, I got like a 94 in her class, so like it worked basically. I did that technique. What I did was I tried so hard on this one assignment that was not really necessary to try so hard on, and so basically I exceeded expectations so much that I got an A++, and everybody else, they got like a B+. Basically, they did what they were supposed to do, and they still got a B+. Everyone hated me, but I mean, I was in the money at that point, and it worked very well. And so hopefully that's what will happen with this project that I just finished, that I stayed up till 4 a.m. on a school night on. Yeah, the sleep deprivation is back, guys. School's in. That means sleep's out, unfortunately. Anyway, oh boy, I'd like to thank. Let's just start listing off people whom I'm assuming are still watching this, or if not, I don't blame them at all. But anyway, let's see. Jumbo, I'm assuming Drew Glacia, maybe, you know, if you guys are watching this, if anybody's watching this right now, you know, comment that you are, I don't know, comment what your average in school was last year, or what you want your average to be this year, something like that, you know, something school related. If you like your teachers, anything, just comment something school related. That's how I'll know. And so yeah, it's Drew Glacio. I fanboy you, maybe. You never know. It's kind of a scumbag. Lag Spike, I wish, but he's probably dead now. I'm joking. But he's definitely not as active as he used to be, which I don't blame him, because again, the episodes become very, very, very long. Who else watching? My mother, my father. No, they don't. Okay. My brother. Nope, they don't either. My friend. Nope, I don't have friends. Oh yeah, my friends always mention about how they hate my videos now because they're too long. That's why I'm gonna improve it, guys. That's why. I'm sorry. I'm trying. And see, it's weird because how I like refer to them, even though I just said that they don't watch them. Weird. Anyway, and so who else is watching? Son of Death. I'm sorry if I forget you. It's a little bit late on a school night. Who else? Working for the barrels, meh. You never know. Perhaps. Someone, who really cares who's watching? That's the real question, Chris. I thought you weren't in it for the views. Well, no, I'm not in it for the views. I can't. It sucks when you make YouTube videos. The worst thing for a YouTuber, and this is mainly for smaller YouTubers, of course. The worst feeling is when you upload a video and nobody watches it. Like it gets 6 views, or even if it gets 100 or 200 views, like mine kind of average now. If nobody comments on it, you just don't know that they watched the whole thing. So it makes you a little bit saddened on the inside. And that was a big problem I had when I initially started doing commentaries. But I was able to easily get over it because for some reason back then I was able to upload 2 videos a day, 1 video a day at least, consistently. And if it wasn't for my laptop being broken playing that stupid game, then maybe that would still be the case. But hey, that was the past. This is the future. We got to move on. So yeah. But yeah, if you guys a lot of you guys upload videos to your channels. I mean, they're terrible. No, I'm joking. They're not terrible, but they're just experimental videos. Of course, everyone who watches YouTube videos usually is kind of intrigued by the concept and wants to make them themselves, but don't have the utilities. That's what I was. That's literally what I was. That's what everyone once was, usually. And so, really, the worst thing is when, you upload a video, and a lot of you can relate to this because, of course, your first videos do not get any views as a general rule. You upload it, and no comments. And then you check back 10 minutes later, no comments. And then you check back 10 weeks later, no comment. It just makes you sad and you want to cry, but you don't because you're not a pussy. You stick with it, roll through with it, and you live on. Because life goes on and on and on. Wait, what? I think I just confused 2 songs with the melody and the lyric. Anyway, whatever. I'm not a music guy. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, by the way, movie that was very good, Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm sorry, I had to say it. I know everybody says it, but it's just the truth, okay? It's probably the most quality film that I've seen Marvel put out. Really, it's one of the best films I've seen within a theater. I watched it twice in a theater. Once with my friends, which was awesome because even Jack, who's hockey nuts, the last guy you'd expect to enjoy nerdy things, he thought it was great. He said it was the next Star Wars, which not the same thing, but yes, it's it's on that track kind of. So yeah, and then also even my other friends who think they're too cool for nerdy stuff, yeah, they enjoyed it. And I watched it with my family once because I pretty much convinced them. I said I was definitely willing to watch it a second time, that's for sure. And then they enjoyed it as well. So yes, watch Guardians of the Galaxy because everybody says that. Yes, be a follower. Do not take your own path. Don't watch Mutant Ninja Turtles. Don't watch Transformers 4. Don't watch all those things that got 12% on Rotten Tomatoes because chances are you won't like it. You won't like it usually. Unless you enjoy action and explosions, then, well, Michael Bay is the director for you. If you hate storyline, Michael Bay is the guy, okay? He's the man, essentially. Oh god, it's about to be 40 minutes. Okay, I must end it at 40 minutes exactly. Oh, goodbye. Oh, I forgot to hit record, no! It's over 40 minutes, I'm sorry.